this is Sherry from Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing. Hi, how you guys doing? I'm so glad you stopped by my channel. I'm so grateful that you're here to share energy with me. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like the way I read, don't forget, subscribe, tell your friends. But I want to say thank you to all of the subscribers everywhere. Because if you're looking and seeking and finding the answers and you found the information that you need because somebody else knows what they're talking about and it's resonating with you, I am saying thank you to you for taking the leap to find out what you need to see, hear, and know. And I am grateful to you. Hi, Gail. My buddy Gail over there is moving energy, y'all. Okay, so what we're going to do today is a collective reading for entertainment purposes only. And the title is Everything is Happening as It Should. Nothing is as it seems. It is okay to reset your being when it's needed. And the reason why that message came up is because sometimes we're hoping and dreaming for something to happen. We already know it is a part of our divine plan, but we get tests in the middle that tell us that are testing our commitment to what we've learned so far. So if there's something that you really, really want and there's an interruption, it's a distraction. And it's also a test to see if did you actually learn that lesson, okay? The spiritual journey is about testing and perfecting, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect, but did you learn a lesson from the karmic lesson? Okay, so that's what this is about. Okay, so we're gonna welcome in Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel, I'll start over, Sherry. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. See the distraction? So we welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. We ask that you are here to oversee and protect this reading from any and all throughout all time and space and beyond that do not have our highest good in mind. We ask this with infinite unconditional love and gratitude, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So we're also going to welcome in the archangels of Archangel Twin Flames of the chakras. The high chakras are Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, and Archangel Amethyst. So here with us at the Earth Star, Sandalphon, Metatron, our heart space, and then we have our Soul Star, which is our connection to divine knowledge, it's our divine connection to the all it is and the all it ever was, okay? All right, so if you would, Archangels of the Twin Flames, can you please give us the essence of the story that you wish to tell today? Thank you. Earth and ground, we just talked about it. Romance and connection, and ease and grace. Okay, so at the Soul Star chakra, where we see the light coming down around surrounding his head, the Soul Star chakra is above our head, okay? There's a Silver Star chakra, the Soul Star is above that, okay? And he's getting downloads with ease and grace because he's opening up his heart to receive. Okay, he's also doing yoga. He's moving energy. Okay, all right. Under that, we have compassion. Compassion from the heart space. You see the green? We have compassion from the heart space. Okay, now there's somebody else I want to introduce you guys to. Okay, and these would be the Ascended Masters or the Chohans of the rays, okay, and they help our chakras too. Okay, so at the high heart, we have earth and ground. Go outside, sit on the ground. Do you see how the energy, how they're moving energy? The energy from the ground is coming up to her heart space through her lower chakras, okay? Here, there's an answer is no, I'm wondering what this is about. All right, so let's see. Okay, compassion under ease and grace, knowledge, and at the Earth Star, we have romance and connection. Okay, and under romance and connection, do the work. Now remember, the title for our reading today is Everything is Happening as It Should, Nothing is as It Seems. Reset your being when needed. Okay, and it's because there are certain old emotional patterns may show up right now. Okay, and what it is how you react to a situation that shows up now. Are you using how you reacted in the past to that thing? Or are you going within and speaking from your heart space with infinite unconditional love, because you can see a distraction when it shows up, you know what it means, okay? You're being observant to everything around you. So when there is an interruption or a distraction towards your original purpose, how do you respond, okay? The test is how do you respond, okay? So here we have, let me see. Okay, there's a candle of forgiveness. So we have romance and connection, earth and ground, ease and grace, okay? Here we have do the work, know, compassion. So we took looking at two different timelines. It might be two different timelines or two different ways of doing something, okay? Because this one, romance connection, these two folks is coming around together. It may be a person that is balancing their inner and outer being, and they're getting help from the angel of earth and ground, but because of that, they're going to do ease and grace. Look at this gentleman doing this yoga pose on one foot with ease and grace, okay? Now, do the work, know, compassion. Someone's being told to do the work. Maybe they wanted something. The answer for them is no. Was it because they did not show compassion? Let's see. We'll leave this out and see how it affects our reading. But thank you to all of the angels in this deck. I am so grateful to you. And do the work. Okay? Moving energy, absorbing energy, emanating energy, the proper energy. Okay? Energy that is compassion. Energy that is for the highest good of all involved. Okay? Do the work. Okay, doing the work, according to the title of our reading, is zooming out. When something appears, when that old pattern appears, zoom out, see it for what it is. That is doing the work. And you're actually, when you do that, you're giving yourself compassion. But remember, no is a one-word sentence. So this a no may be a protection for you, okay? Look, remember we talked about composure? We talked about composure, okay, as a beautiful, beautiful gift to help us to look at these kinds of situations where these old patterns show up with composure. When we have composure, and we're breathing through the situation instead of reacting how we used to act in the past, okay? Let's look at ease and grace. Ease and grace. This is a time to learn and adapt. You are being guided to slow down, take your time, take in the current moment, and allow space for events to occur. You often put too much pressure and expectation on yourself, and this is not required. Also, with constant effort and rush, you'll find yourself becoming overwhelmed and tired. When you are too forceful, you can use up too much energy, and that may hinder your progress at this time. If you are in a difficult situation at work or with other people, don't feel you have to prove your skills, talents, or work. Just step back and breathe, and through grace, you will be seen, understood, recognized for who you truly are. That's what we just said. Have composure, okay? And when we do the work, we're doing the work that we learned. We're reacting in ways that we learn when we let go of certain things. Okay, how we react to certain things, those old self-sabotaging beliefs, we let them go. Okay, so thank you, angel spirit. You guys come through every single time, every single time. Thank you for this story. Thank you for the title. Everything is happening as it should. Nothing is as it seems. Reset your being when it's needed, and that's what we just read. When we for ease and grace. Okay, now while I was getting the cards ready during meditation, this came out. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Remember, there's two ways that you can get the Ace of Cups. One is an emotional lesson, okay, that's going to cleanse your soul. The other one is a connection to the all that is and the all that ever was. This is heart's desire, wish fulfillment, okay. This is new love, creativity, emotional awakening, fulfillment. The Ace of Cups popped out, okay, and it goes with our title. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. All right, thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mario, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst. Thank you. If you would, please give us clarifiers for romance and connection, earth and ground, ease and grace. Thank you, angels. Thank you, all universal beings in the highest white light that are the law of one. Thank you for being here. Okay, at the high heart chakra, again, same one from yesterday. Lovers. Okay, earth and ground. Okay, under that is official person. Okay, at the soul star chakra, the connection that we have with the all that is and the all that ever was. Look, false person. There's actually two. Oh, there's actually two of them. Ease and grace is being clarified by false person who's going on a journey. Okay, at the earth star chakra, community, same one. Archangels, the divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels in the same space. So we have the same two cards in the same space. Wow. Okay, and there's the thief. Thank you. Romance and connection. Thank you, archangels, divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Under community, we have thief. Thief was here. Lovers was here. Wow. Journey was here. So there's been some movement. Okay, so we have communities looking at two people, okay, in a relationship, the community that angels, divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels are watching over these two people. But there's also another group of two people who are false. This thief is being judged by an official person in authority, okay, and they're going to be moving on. All right. Ooh, spirit, thank you. Okay, thank you, divine. They're in bad health. Whoa, okay. This person is bad health. They're getting a message of concern from a wealthy man who's getting a new adventure, okay? The message could be a text message, an email, a contract. This is energy going throughout the ethers. This is also a new adventure, okay? About sudden wealth. Someone is concerned. They've been judged in earthly court. It has something to do with house. This person is in despair because this gentleman is thinking about this lady because he underwent a karmic lesson from another female. Wow. Okay, spirit, thank you. Ease and grace. Ease and grace with a false person? We'll see. There's an official person that's overlooking this situation. Somebody's going into poverty. Somebody's in expectation, expecting the unexpected. They're expecting a change. They already know there's a change. Okay, there's a mature man involved with this change who is holding someone in high honor, it will be a mature woman. And this person is in his head. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Here we have the thief. Okay. Who got a message about a great fortune. Okay. That either went to a privileged lady or is going to a privileged lady. There's also a courtship that's going to a privileged lady. Unexpected income. This lady is getting all 4 aces of the deck because she went on her journey and transformed. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, so we're going to leave that there. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangels of the, Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras. Thank you, Archangels of the 7 Rays. Now, who I want to introduce you to is the Ascended Masters. Okay, remember there's 7 rays. Each one of those rays has their colors. Okay, along with the Archangels of 7 rays, they work along with Ascended Masters. Okay, those Ascended Masters are called the Chohans, okay, of the rays. So we have the first ray is Ascended Master El Moria. Okay, his color is blue, so he works with Archangel Michael. The second ray is Lord Lanto and Master Kithumi. Their color is yellow. Okay. Then we have the third ray is Paul the Venetian. His color is pink. He works with Archangel Chamuel. The fourth ray is Serapis Bey. His color is white. He works with Archangel Gabriel. Okay. The fifth ray is Master Hilarion. His color is green. He works with, I don't know if the heart chakra I have here is the heart chakra. Okay. The sixth ray is a lady, Lady Master Nada. Her color is ruby or gold. Then we have the seventh ray is Master Saint Germain. His color is violet. He is the Chohan or the violet flame. Okay, and over all of the ascended masters of the rays, of the 7 rays, there is a chief Chohan. He is called the Great Lord or Chief of the 7 Chohans. His name is Maha Chohan, and what he directs and manages and oversees is the Holy Spirit. Okay, so the energy of God. So that's your introduction to the masters, ascended masters of the 7 rays. So we have archangels of 7 rays, and we have ascended masters of 7 rays who are actually Chohans. Okay, so look those up, and they told me to tell you, and that's what I did. So thank you, Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras. Thank you, Ascended Masters of the Chohans of the Chakras. Thank you so much. Okay, so Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, can you please tell us, we're going to do reflection reading. Can you please tell us what is the lesson at the root chakra? For everything is happening as it should, nothing is as it seems. Reset your being when needed. Okay, so we have the lesson is the 6 of Swords. Okay, we have a farmer that took his lessons, experiences, and challenges and planted them so that they can help him learn, grow, and evolve. Okay, he has released and surrendered the lessons, experiences, and challenges. And look on the right side, 2 of Cups. There's true love here. Harmony, soulmates, partnership, union. And guess what? It comes under romance and connection. Okay? Comes under romance connection, is being overseen by the divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Okay? Divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels are the archangels that I told you about, along with the Chohans of the chakras, the ascended masters who are Chohans of the chakras, along with the Archangel Twin Flames of the chakra. They work together, okay? So that's what's happening. Somebody is moving on to karma waters with their baby doll, Okay, this is moving on to calmer waters. Okay, because of the crowd, the cards around it. This is moving on to calmer waters. Okay, after a storm. After. Okay, thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Can you please tell us what is the experience at the sacral chakra? The King of Cups. The King of Cups. Okay, on the left side of the King of Cups, Archangel Michael. He's receiving balance. Okay, he's getting balance and assistance by the Archangel Michael. On the right side, look, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so we have someone is moving on to calmer waters because they are finding balance to be the King of Cups. Okay, compassionate, caring, affectionate, and friendly. Okay, moving towards the Ten of Pentacles. And look, the Ten of Pentacles is a family. Remember the two folks? And we just saw the Two of Cups. Okay, now we got the Ten of Pentacles. There's a whole lot of love in this room right now. Okay, but it looks like the balance here is that there's a lot of love in the room, but there was a lot of karmic lessons that had to be overcome. One of those karmic lessons is seeing the return or appearance of old emotional patterns. It is for us to see them, release them, surrender, and allow. Okay, so there we're always balanced. Okay, so we'll see what happens. All right, thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. Can you tell us what is the challenge where action needs to be taken at the solar plexus? Thank you. Look, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what happened on the. After the King of Cups, we have the Three of Swords. There was a betrayal. This betrayal was about money, okay? And who was it by? The Queen of Wands, okay? So we have the King of Cups. There was betrayal, okay? And it had to do with money. And there was somebody that had something to do with this, okay? Pictures speak 1,000 words. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, because look, now she's in the nightmare of her own creation. A truth was revealed. This gentleman, I guess, told her, he started loving himself. He showed love to himself. And a truth came out. So that's what he said. He was going to put himself first. And that's what he did. And then he spoke a truth. There was a truth that came out. Somebody either talked to him or talked to this Queen of Wands about a truth that is leading to victory because something is being seen clearly. Okay? All right. So what was the betrayal? Okay. So the King of Cups was betrayed. It had something to do with some money. Okay, this is coming to an end. He's bringing it to an end. What is it? It was something that was hidden. It may have been esoteric knowledge, but one of the messages that I kept getting was there was somebody pretending to be something that they are not. Now, the High Priestess walks with her shadow, but she walks with her light. She was a balanced individual. She's connected to the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay, there are certain things that she sees that she cannot discuss. There are things that's hidden, but they only have meaning for her. She doesn't use this information as a weapon to manipulate others. Okay, so there was some information that was hidden. What was it? Somebody knew something about a Ten of Cups that was on its way for somebody else, and the Six of Pentacles. This something was somebody else was somebody from their past. Okay, look, Six of Pentacles, balance. You get what you deserve. Here's that somebody from the past. Okay, here's the Ten of Pentacles. Here's the balance. Wow, Spirit. Okay, and somebody moving forward with a fiery passion to do something new. Okay, all right, Spirit. Thank you so much for breaking that down for us. I am grateful to you. All right, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Can you tell us what is the decision made at the heart space? What is the decision made at the heart space because of these lessons, experiences, and challenges? Thank you. Thank you. Somebody's confused. Illusions and delusions, but there may be several opportunities that are showing themselves. Okay? But because it's question mark, somebody may be hesitating, or they didn't know what they were doing, or they had illusions and delusions. Because of this Ace of Pentacles, remember, you get what you deserve. You either get a bunch of pentacles, or you get a bunch of pentacles taken away because of how you got them. Now, somebody's carrying burdens. Okay? They're confused. Okay? The message about these burdens is coming in fast. Again, look at the Lover's card. Okay? There was two people that were doing something that caused them to get bully status to an empress who built her garden, listening to her divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Remember, planting those lessons, experiences, and challenges so that she can learn, grow, and evolve. And what were they using? Devil energy. This is an abuse of power. Somebody was in a position or had the knowledge that they used to hurt somebody else. Here's the magic. Okay? Now, they wanted to be the star, or they did this to an Aquarius as a third party. See all those wands? Those were bright ideas that somebody used to get something that they wanted, using manipulation and a passion to have to win at all costs. Okay? It may have been a group of people working together, but this King of Cups is leaving this situation. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Now, this right here may be either, because this is a confirmation. We had a Lover's card twice. This might be two people or a Gemini. Okay? All right. On the right side, look, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Somebody, that may be either two women, because we got a Queen of Wands. Now we're looking at a Queen of Cups. But she is on the right side of this confusion, illusion, and delusion. So we have a Ten of Wands. Somebody is carrying burdens because of illusions and delusions. And we have, showing up here, is the Queen of Cups. Okay. Look, she's getting a tower. Okay. She's fighting. There's 5 people. Remember, we said there might be a group. There's 5 personalities that are fighting. Okay, what are they fighting? The truth. They're fighting the truth. Okay. Wow. Spirit, thank you. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabe, Archangel Hope. Okay. If you would, please tell us what is being spoken about at the throat chakra. On too tight. Somebody will not release. Okay, there's somebody that wants to take a leap, new beginning, innocence, adventure, spontaneity. Okay, but there's also somebody that's hoarding. They're holding on too tight. They're getting left out in the cold, or they know what they've done has been revealed and illuminated, and they know. Remember, we saw the card expecting the unexpected. Okay, they already know. Okay, that there's something that they did wrong. Look, somebody took a foolish action, and now they're stuck with the swords that they threw at somebody else. Who was that somebody else? The King of Swords. Okay, the King of Swords is now speaking the truth about a bright new idea. Bright new idea, because he's looking at things from a different perspective. So however he was rolling, however he was floating through his world, okay, it's almost like I'm seeing blinders on, so that he would not, he was on a pathway, but he had blinders on, and he couldn't see all the other things that were going on around him, okay, but the blinders are off now. He is realizing that there's something else that was going on in his world that kept him in a vortex of doing for somebody else that was lying, cheating, and stealing, or a false person. This person is now getting left out in the cold. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary. Can you please tell us what is the message at the third eye? Look. Emperor. Okay. Look. The truth came out. There was an investigation. Somebody dug deeper to see what was going on. Okay. And the third eye, the energy, the message of this energy went to the Emperor, who is now connecting to his divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, because they were right here. And we already saw what happened and to who. It was to the Empress. So right now we have the Emperor and the Empress peeking out on this spread. They're not quite together yet. There's some things that need to be cleared out. Okay, this Emperor is loving himself. Okay. Chivalrous, romantic proposal, follow your heart, sensitive. He wants to make an offer to the energy signature that matches his. Remember, we saw the Lover's card and we saw the Caduceus. That is the energy signatures that intertwine with each other. They're not fighting with each other, they're intertwined with each other. Okay, so we saw a lot of love. We got two Lover's cards. One is Lover's cards, earth and ground. Okay, there's one of these sets of people are being told to earth and ground because they're confused. They're not giving them the correct energy that they need to get to understand or have a clear path or a clear channel to make the decision that they need to make for their highest good. They're confused. Okay, and that's a decision that they made. So we're looking at several different timelines here. We're looking at the higher realms. We're looking at a romantic connection. Somebody is moving on to calmer waters. That's the King of Cups. He is receiving the Ace of Pentacles, but there is somebody else who's under the Lovers, earth and ground, who's being told to sit still because they can't. This is where the decision is made. Okay, this is where the decision is made. They're not making a decision. They're confused. Okay, they have illusions and delusions. Okay, all right. Thank you, Spirit. All right, thank you, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine. Can you please tell us what is the message that is coming through the crown chakra, the 1,000-petal lotus? Thank you. Look, the Hermit. He is going within. Okay, he's going within. And he sees what he needs to see, hears what he needs to hear, knows what he needs to know by shining the lantern on the area where he needs to walk his path. This lantern is for him to light the path where he needs to go to what is home for him, okay? But he can also see his heart's desire, wish fulfillment. In this lantern is a star, okay? He is shining his bright light of love to whoever represents the star, to him. But he's also getting the inner wisdom, okay? While in a storm, he is finding peace in the middle of chaos. And look, somebody's watching him do this. And that might be why he's getting maybe distractions, interruptions, things like that, okay? So on the left side, we have the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Something of value. Protective, conservative, patient, tentative. So this person is the Knight of Pentacles. He's not moving, he's watching, okay? He's paying attention and observing things from a higher state of being, okay? So he's strategizing. This Knight right here, even though he's not moving, he's a strategist. See the sun? He's looking at everything from every angle to make the correct choice, okay? On the right side of the Hermit, look. Four Wands, stable foundation, wish fulfillment, heart's desire, celebration, marriage, coming home, belonging. This is a reunion, okay, between the two people. Remember, romance and connection. This is a reunion. This reunion is going to happen, okay? Now, we saw both the Emperor and the Empress peek out on this reading, okay? So some things have to be cleared out. Some decisions have to be made. Some things have to be done. Remember, the name of this is everything is happening as it should. Nothing is as it seems. Reset your being when needed. Okay. So here we have somebody that was This false person, okay, was holding on too tight to this emperor who's now on his journey. Okay, he's being strategic because he saw what the delusions that were going on over here. Okay, the outcome is this Four of Wands. Okay, for the King of Wands, he's going on this journey with passion, with fire. Okay, somebody had a conversation. They had a revelation, an epiphany, a new idea about some money. Okay, he's exercising that new idea as the King of Wands. Okay, now justice. Something had to go. There had to be an imbalance for there to be a balance of justice. Okay, and we already know that there were some things done to the Empress. Okay, somebody is getting control of their environment. He has the keys to the car. He knows exactly which road he's about to get on and which exit he's going to get off of, because he is controlling what he needs to do for himself. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. Can you please tell us what is at the causal chakra? What's at the causal chakra? Thank you. Thank you, Divine God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Okay. Uh-oh. All right. Causal chakra. Let's see which one it is. Okay. This is the causal chakra. I think I got it. Okay. Yep. Okay. Causal chakra is a third party. This third party had to win at all costs, no matter what actions they took may have been detrimental to them. Look, this person is hurt. Okay. Why? They wanted to be the star. They wanted the fame. They wanted the fortune. They wanted the light on them. Okay. That's why they did this. Okay. Now we're going to leave these here as the causal chakra. Okay. This is what happened. Now let me show you how it crosses. Somebody had to win at all costs. It was a third party. Okay. Because they had to be the star. They wanted the fame and fortune. Crosses to illusions and delusions. Yes, it does. Wow, Spirit. Okay. Thank you. Okay, on the left side, look, of all of what you just saw, devil energy, addiction, materialism, playfulness, feeling trapped. Okay, this is an abuse of power. Apparently, this person had control over something or somebody. Okay, and they were using this abuse of power on this king, on the emperor. They were using this on the emperor. Okay, emperor is an authority figure. He had to get from this King of Cups in order to stand in this emperor power. Okay, but somebody was holding on too tight to him. They were using devil energy. We saw the high priestess. We saw the magician. We know that there was magic involved. Okay, now on the right side is the Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is a collaboration. Okay, this is three people having the same project or goal for that project in mind. Okay, now this is the card that permeated the deck. All right, so let's cross the cards. Lesson. Somebody wants to leave a situation because of the dark clouds and the rain and the swords and the ugly words, and look at the dark waters. Okay, this is the lesson. It evolves to someone going on their journey, looking in their lantern, digging deep within their heart, mind, and soul as to what they want the outcome to be. Okay, contemplation, search for truth, inner guidance, meditation. Okay, someone wanting to leave this situation to move on to calmer waters got them in a place of meditation, a place of seeing the truth of what's in their heart, mind, and soul for their highest good. Okay, this is the experience of King of Cups. Okay, this King of Cups decided to move on to calmer waters and become, he loves himself. Okay, compassionate, caring, affectionate, and friendly. It may have also changed the way he handled people in his vicinity or people wherever they were. Maybe he was compassionate. Maybe he was kind. Maybe he was firm, but he was fair. Okay. What did he evolve to? The emperor. Okay. This is growing. So this was the experience that helped this gentleman grow into the emperor. Okay. What was the challenge? The challenge was money. Okay. Depending on how this money came down, it was either good or bad. Okay. It depends on what was put out into the atmosphere. Okay. What were the energies that were projected into the atmosphere for someone to get an Ace of Pentacles from the all that is and the all that ever was? Now, this was the challenge. This was what they learned. This person is holding on too tight. That means that the Ace of Pentacles they got, they now only have 4. And they're holding on to that because they are in a place of lack. There's greed, possessiveness, hoarding, control. This person will not release control. Okay, they had to have control of a person, a place, or a thing, and whoever this was used magic. Okay, and now the return sender is the magic is coming back to them. And who is it? The false person and whoever she was working with. Okay, and it's going back to them with ease and grace. Okay, because now the emperor is under ease and grace. Okay, so is the hermit is under ease and grace. Okay, but they're also they were handling a false person. Okay, but this false person helped this King of Cups become the emperor. That's why we don't judge people that give karmic lessons. Okay, that's like, remember we were talking about the camel going through the eye of the needle. That camel can get through that eye of needle, the eye of the needle. What does he have to shed? What does he have to let go of in order to get through the eye of the needle? Okay, at some point it will be his consciousness. Okay, his awareness, his Christ consciousness, his connection to the all that is and the all that ever was, his energy that will go through that eye of that needle, because his energy is pure. His intentions are pure. He is whole in one with himself. He is whole in one with his higher self. He is whole in one with the all that is and the all that ever was. So it's not the actual earthly camel that goes through the eye of the needle. It is your pure intention, your higher awareness, your awareness of what is. Okay, that goes through the needle. All right, so that just came out. Thank you, archangels. Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. I love it when you guys take over. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we have divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels who are overseeing and protecting a romance and a connection. Okay, this romance and connection, these two folks, this masculine energy and this feminine energy are getting the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, not only are they getting the Ace of Pentacles, they are going into a collaboration. They are going to be walking away from what no longer serves them. They're going on an adventure. Their ship is in the bay, and you see the sun back there is showing them where they're going to be going. All right. So here we have the Lover's card. We got the two folks again, earth and ground. Okay. They are earthing and grounding. They are sharing their energy with Mother, Father, Gaia, and it's the energy that they are receiving from the central sun that is helping to activate their chakras, activate their DNA. Okay. And why? Because they made the right choice. Okay. They made the right choice. Now, what's the choice? See that little spiritual being with all the glowing? That's the choice that they made. Why? Because, and now they, same thing. Okay? Hold on, spirit. Oh, okay, thank you, spirit. Remember we saw there's two Lovers cards. The cartoon Lovers cards goes over here. This Lovers card goes with this one. These two people go together. These are the lovers that are in illusions and delusions. Okay? They're false persons. Okay, their whole thing was money. They're the ones that are confused. Okay, they're confused about a collaboration. Okay, they wanted to stay in a relationship with somebody, but somebody is walking away because they see the truth for what happened, who, what, when, where, and why, to victory. Okay, now I'm believing that this gentleman that is on this, that is getting the victory, is going towards someone that's a truth teller with true love. He's being helped by Archangel Michael. This is happening quickly. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, last one. We have the false person. Okay. Why are they under ease and grace? Because they have divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels too. And see how he is balancing in that yoga pose? Maybe they went and bit off a little bit more that they could chew. Okay? Because they were holding on too tight. Hoarding. Okay? Wanting to stay into a collaboration. But the person that had the money is walking away. Because he knows the truth. Okay? He's moving on to calmer waters because he wants victory. He's going towards somebody who is a truth teller. Okay? And that somebody is true love. And he's being helped. He got the keys to the Jeep from Archangel Michael. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. That is the reading. What is the lesson, Spirit? For everything is happening as it should. Nothing is as it seems. Reset your being when needed. Okay. We already know that we have divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels that are around us all the time, helping us to walk this path. It is a narrow path. What they are doing when we go within and we separate ourselves from the world, or we take the time to meditate every single day, to go into that sacred space with the all it is and the all it ever was, we can see things that we were not aware of. We can be conscious. We become conscious of things that we were not conscious of before. Okay? Now, machinations from other people in the world, interruptions, distractions, okay, are to stop you on your journey or test you to see, did you learn a lesson? Okay, if your energy has not learned the lesson, you're going to keep pulling that same lesson because your energy is intertwined with the karmic lesson that somebody already sent you. If you don't learn it, walk away from it, let it go, release it, surrender, and allow. Your energy is still intertwined with the intentions of that person, place, or thing. Okay, unless you release and let it go to now do your yoga pose with ease and grace. We have to release the energies of others that are not for our highest good. If that person is sending you karmic lessons and your energy is still intertwined with the karmic lesson because you did not let the old pattern go, you're going to keep getting it. Okay? It's going to keep happening. All right? So, somebody was holding on too tight. Look, to a collaboration of energies. Okay? Release and surrender the energies that are not for your highest good. Okay? Reset your being. Okay? And how do you do that? Go within. See what you need to see. Hear what you need to hear. Know what you need to know. Okay? All right. So this is the reading, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, sharing energy with me. Thank you, Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras. Thank you, Archangels of the Four Corners. Thank you, Archangels of the Seven Rays. Thank you to the Ascended Master Chohans of the Seven Rays. I am grateful to your presence, and we'll explain a little bit more about the Ascended Master Chohans as we go along, because each one is here. Okay, they're here. Okay, these are the chakra system. Okay, and each one of the Chohans, the Ascended Masters, is helping us. Okay, we already know they work with the Archangels of the Seven Rays, And their characteristics are power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. Look them up. Okay, look them up online. Their answers are there. Okay, so Spirit, thank you for the Ace of Cups. This makes so much sense. That came out and popped out while I was shuffling the cards, getting ready for the reading, and the feeling I got was leave it out, and it is perfect because this could represent an old emotional pattern that's either being cleansed or it's been enhanced as a karmic lesson for us to observe it, process it, and let it go. Okay? All right. So, thank you, Spirit. So, to all energies of the people, places, and things that are represented on this spread, I send you infinite, unconditional love throughout all space and time and beyond. I send you infinite, unconditional love to help you to learn, grow, and evolve from the lessons, experiences, and challenges that may cross your path. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Thank you once again for stopping by my channel. I am so grateful to you guys. I am very, very grateful to all of the subbies everywhere for taking a leap to find the information that you need with anyone else that resonates with you. If I resonate with you, subscribe. If you like the way I read, if you like my spread, this is one that was developed by my divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. I talked to a person who is now an ascended master. I listened to a person who is now an ascended master on this earth plane. And it was something that he said. Spirit showed me a movie. I went and got the cards and I started laying the cards out, and Spirit showed me exactly what they meant. Okay, so you guys keep learning, keep searching, keep researching, because you never know what you may hear from somebody else while you're searching. That's going to be a shining sentence that's going to be divine inspiration. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. You never know what's going to be a divine inspiration that's going to be something that is unique to you. Okay, I never did a spread like this. I always did the full spread, the full sharing spread. Even that got enhanced. Okay, but this came from a person who is now an ascended master. Okay, so open your heart to receive, surrender, and allow. Okay, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Today I will not be angry. Today I will not worry. Today I will do my work honestly. Today I will respect and honor every living being. Today I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. I hope you guys have a perfect day. I hope you get some shining sentences. I hope you get some divine inspiration. I hope you guys connecting to your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. They have so many things they want to share with you and help you grow with. Okay, so let's make every moment of every day a perfect moment. If it cannot be a perfect moment because of the distraction and the interruption that comes in the middle, it's okay to reset yourself. Okay, if you have to cry, cry. Okay, if you have to get mad at something, it's okay to get mad. Okay, empaths get mad. They go from 0 to 60. Okay, with righteous indignation. Okay, but if there's something bothering you and it shows up, find out why it shows up. What have you not let go of? Okay, we all learn how to respond a certain way to certain things, but we're going to get that test, and you're human. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, nothing wrong with crying. It cleanses the soul. All right, so I'm gonna leave that there with y'all. Know that I love you above your imagination. Okay, and I'm so grateful that you stopped by. Your time with me is invaluable to me, and I'm so grateful that you came and shared energy. I love you above your imagination. Again, have a great day on purpose. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow.